At Flex Fusion, we fuse fitness, health, and science into powerful tips you can use every day. Get smarter, stronger, and healthier, one video at a time. Subscribe and flex your full potential. Am I the only one that didn't know timing could make or break your sex life? We time our coffee breaks, our workouts, even our favorite TV shows. From the moment we wake up, our days are filled with routines and schedules, all carefully planned to make the most of our time. Whether it's grabbing a quick espresso before a meeting, squeezing in a gym session after work, or settling in for a binge watch with friends, timing shapes our daily experiences in ways we often take for granted. But did you know that timing plays a crucial role in our sex lives too? It's true. Just like with everything else, when it comes to intimacy, the right moment can make all the difference. Many couples don't realize that syncing up with our body's natural rhythms can actually enhance pleasure, deepen connection, and even improve overall satisfaction in the bedroom. Our bodies are like finely tuned instruments, with hormones and energy levels ebbing and flowing throughout the day. These natural cycles influence everything from our mood to our desire for closeness. For example, some people feel most energized and affectionate in the morning, while others come alive at night. Understanding these patterns can help us connect more deeply with our partners. Science is starting to uncover the best times to get busy, and honestly, you might be surprised by what it says. Researchers are discovering that our bodies send out subtle signals about when we're most receptive to intimacy, and these signals can vary from person to person. It's not just about mood, it's about biology too. Think about it. Ever wake up feeling groggy, even after a full night's sleep? That's because our bodies are designed to follow a natural rhythm, and ignoring it can leave us feeling off our game. The same goes for our romantic lives. If we try to force intimacy when our bodies aren't ready, it can feel awkward or unsatisfying. The same goes for intimacy. When we pay attention to our internal clocks, we can create moments that feel more natural, more passionate, and more fulfilling. It's about tuning in to ourselves and our partners, and finding the times that work best for both. By understanding our body's natural peaks and dips, we can unlock a whole new level of pleasure and connection with our partners. Imagine being able to anticipate when you and your partner are most in sync, both physically and emotionally. It can transform your relationship and bring you closer together. So, are you ready to discover the secrets to perfectly timed intimacy? Let's dive into the science behind it all. Get ready to learn how timing can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. Our bodies are amazing, complex machines, each one unique yet governed by the same fundamental rhythms. Every heartbeat, every breath, and every movement is part of a larger, intricate dance happening inside us. We thrive on routine, and one of the most important routines is our circadian rhythm. This internal clock quietly ticks away, regulating not just our sleep-wake cycle, but also our hormone production, body temperature, and even our mood and energy levels throughout the day. Think of it as an internal conductor, orchestrating countless processes so everything runs smoothly and in harmony. When our circadian rhythm is in sync, we feel energized, focused, and balanced. Hormones, the chemical messengers in our bodies, play a huge role in this daily symphony. They influence everything from our appetite to our emotions, and especially our desire for sex and intimacy. Two key players are testosterone, which is closely linked to libido and motivation, and cortisol, the stress hormone that can put a damper on romance and make us feel tense or distracted. These hormones naturally fluctuate throughout the day, rising and falling in response to our environment, our habits, and even our thoughts. This ebb and flow can influence when we feel most amorous, or when we need rest and recovery. For most people, testosterone levels are highest in the morning, giving us that get-up-and-go energy, and often making mornings a prime time for intimacy and connection. As the day progresses, cortisol levels typically rise with daily stressors, then fall as we unwind, impacting our stress levels, and in turn, our desire for closeness and affection. By understanding these natural hormonal shifts and listening to our bodies, we can start to identify the times when we're most in tune with ourselves and with each other, unlocking new ways to nurture passion and connection. So when is the best time to get busy according to science? Research suggests two prime time slots, morning between 7 and 9 a.m. and late night between 9 and 11 p.m. Remember that surge of testosterone in the morning? That, combined with lower cortisol levels, makes for a potent cocktail of desire and energy. Morning sex can be a fantastic way to start the day, leaving you and your partner feeling energized and connected. Plus, Who doesn't love a little morning delight, right? As for late night, that's when oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, kicks in. Oxytocin is released during physical touch and intimacy, promoting feelings of bonding and relaxation. Plus, with the day's stresses behind us, we can fully unwind and enjoy the moment with our partner. While science gives us these general guidelines, it's important to remember that everyone's body clock is unique. Just like some of us are early birds and others are night owls, our ideal times for intimacy can really vary. Our chronotype, or natural sleep-wake preference, actually influences our energy levels and hormone fluctuations throughout the day. For example, someone who naturally wakes up at dawn might find themselves most amorous in the early morning, while a night owl might feel their desire peak later in the evening. The key here is to pay attention to your own body and identify when you feel most energetic and connected to your partner. So, don't be afraid to experiment with different times of day and just see what works best for you. Timing isn't the only factor influencing our sex lives. In fact, the environment we create and the habits we build can have just as much impact on our intimacy as the time of day. Whether you're in a new relationship or have been together for years, setting the right stage can make all the difference in how connected you feel with your partner. Here are a few practical tips to help you create the perfect setting for intimacy, no matter what time of day it is. Think of these as small, intentional steps that can transform ordinary moments into opportunities for closeness and romance. First, prioritize sleep. A good night's sleep is crucial for regulating our hormones and energy levels. When we're well rested, we're more likely to feel emotionally balanced, physically energized, and open to intimacy. Sleep also helps our bodies recover from daily stress, making it easier to be present with our partners. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to feel refreshed and ready for action. Consider creating a relaxing bedtime routine, like dimming the lights, putting away screens, or journaling, to help signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Next, get moving. Exercise has actually been shown to boost libido and improve mood, so try to incorporate regular physical activity into your routine, even if it's just a brisk walk or a quick yoga session. Moving your body not only increases blood flow but also releases endorphins, which can help you feel happier and more confident. And don't forget to manage stress. Stress is one of the biggest barriers to intimacy, often leaving us feeling disconnected or distracted. High levels of stress can really wreak havoc on our hormones and dampen our desire. So find healthy ways to manage stress, like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or just spending time in nature. Even a few minutes of mindfulness each day can help you feel calmer and more present with your partner. By taking care of our physical and mental well-being, we're really creating a solid foundation for a fulfilling sex life. Remember, intimacy thrives when we nurture ourselves and our relationships, making space for connection, laughter, and love every single day. When it comes to intimacy, communication is crucial. Talk to your partner about your individual preferences and needs. Share your energy levels throughout the day, and explore different times to see what feels best for both of you. Remember, intimacy is about connection and pleasure for both partners. By openly communicating and being attuned to each other's needs, you can create a truly satisfying and fulfilling experience. And hey, don't be afraid to experiment and have fun. Science can provide helpful guidelines, but ultimately, the best time to have sex is when you and your partner feel most connected and in the mood. Listen to your body, pay attention to your energy levels, and don't be afraid to experiment. Remember, intimacy is a beautiful and personal experience. Embrace the journey of discovering what works best for you and your partner, and, enjoy the ride. Thanks for watching. If you're serious about leveling up your health and fitness, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Remember, real strength starts with smart choices. Stay focused, stay powerful, and I'll catch you in the next Flex Fusion video.